Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Mustangs will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia State Panthers offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
The Panthers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Cole. Makes the grab. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So SMU's offense has the ball for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ramsauer. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Leaves it with the running back. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Cole. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap, trying to figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it to the right, finding open areas. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Quickly complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Tripped up for the tackle. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now the play fake. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, SMU.
And how about the dinosaur, the fullback, getting involved in this game in the passing attack? This is a guy that has really, really good hands, and this offense knows. In these types of situations, if they can just find a way to get him involved, he can go score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Cole. Right on the money. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hart. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Georgia State will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Got it behind the line. It's Pitts. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Little touch pass to the receiver. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Number 14 in punt formation to kick it away.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Off the RPO, complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. On 3rd third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. The Mustangs can really attack on this second and short. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go dime, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to pass, it's Cole. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Off play action. Bringing the heat. Took a shot as he threw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Got his man quickly. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. QB draw.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Brown. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. It's still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The lone back's got it. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Cole. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The inside handoff. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Under fire. Just threw that one way too far. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to throw. It's Cole. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Yates. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man downfield. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And that is another.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it past the marker. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
Good enough for a first down.
They're looking for an advantage to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Breaks away on the left. Touchdown, SMU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cole. Takes the easy one to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Creates a little space. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Find some fresh air. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the counter. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. He'll do it himself. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ramsauer. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's got the tight end. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Finds a spot in the middle. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quick completion to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
No touchdowns yet, but that may change very soon after that long completion by the offense. Really great route, and a nice job looking that one in. He set his offense up now in the red zone. They're looking to score some points.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in New Orleans. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They go to the ground. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Just feeds the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Cole. They'll run the screen. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. What a terrible, terrible shame. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Ramsauer. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. He'll keep it on the sneak. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Nestled just inside that right upright. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And some room to work. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lofts one down the sideline. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade in the end zone, and the PI will move it closer. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This Georgia State offense ready to go with another first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and
breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. And the Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's past the 30. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Oh, better look out. Keeps it himself and gets the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll give it to the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. He leaves it with his back. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Old Dominion delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Norfolk. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Snagged in the middle. It's Nowaski. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Barring complete catastrophe, David, this offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no three-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And we'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center-quarterback exchange.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.